Hey everybody. So sorry, I've been meaning to put up an update for the last couple of days, but it's been a crazy week. That's for sure. Right now hopefully you can hear me over the cicadas. They're really loud right now. We got a last minute invitation to the pool at the apartment complex down the street. One of our neighborhood friends kind of invited us, and so we took the kids over here really quick, just for about an hour, cool off before we head back home. So yeah, I'll give you an update on Kylie after our doctor's appointments this week, and I also have an announcement that I want to give you guys. So, okay, so urology. What we did the other day was met with our urologist, who actually hasn't seen Kylie in a while. His associate saw her in the hospital. He was the one who wanted us to be straight cathing her every 3 hours. We went in there, kind of hoping that he was going to say, yeah, it's been doing good, but we don't have to keep doing it. That's not what he said. He wants us to keep doing it, which is fine. And he really felt that the lipoma on Kylie's spine, which is just a fatty tissue growth, but where it's located is causing some trouble. He really feels like that's the culprit. Because if you remember earlier in July, we had urodynamics testing done, which is basically a really complex testing that was done to see how well Kylie's bladder was functioning. And what we learned was that it's not a high pressure bladder like we suspected, but that her bladder, for lack of a better word, is misbehaving. So it's contracting when it doesn't need to be, and contracting too hard sometimes, not contracting when it's really full. So still a lot of questions, but it's believed that is probably the reason why she's having such severe hydronephrosis. The testing, what they do is they kind of fill her bladder up to see how much pressure is in the bladder when they do that. They were able to fill her to just over about 5 ounces of fluid before her bladder contracted hard enough to actually urinate over the catheter, which is what's supposed to happen. So within that amount, they're saying that there's not a lot of pressure. It's just that it's misbehaving and all that weird contracting that was going on. However, when we catheterize her every 3 hours, we're getting out anywhere between 100 mLs, which is just short of 4 ounces, or as high as 400 mLs, which is over 12 ounces. So it's actually almost 13 ounces. So that's a lot. It's a lot of urine that's in her kidney. So the theory is that when her bladder does fill up that high, that it does have high pressure, but the test was not able to show us that. So what does that mean? That means that we followed up with the neurosurgeon the next day, and although it's what we suspected, it wasn't what we wanted to hear, he really highly recommends that Kylie does have the spine surgery to remove the lipoma from her spine. So we weren't thrilled with that answer, but everything points to that. Everything points to this lipoma causing all of the trouble. So right now that means that she's going to have the surgery on her spine to remove that lipoma. Right now it's scheduled for September 4th. If everything goes as it should and the surgery is successful, then this could be the solution to all of the ongoing trouble that she's having with urinary stuff and kidney stuff and things like that. So currently this seems to be the last system that keeps giving Kylie these chronic issues. Thankfully, we seem to outgrow or at least be able to manage most of her respiratory stuff now, at least the serious hospitalization kind of stuff for that. But now we're dealing with these chronic kidney issues. So this should be the answer to that, assuming everything goes well. The scary part, the part that we're most concerned with, is if it doesn't go well. We're not as concerned as if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, we're just back where we started and we have to figure out something else to do. But our bigger concern is that if something goes wrong. So we run the risk of having worse kidney function and worse bowel and bladder function. And most importantly, we run the risk of complete paralysis from basically her waist down. And that's really, really scary. So we've been trying to wrap our head around that. The neurosurgeon, of course, said it's our decision. We don't have to rush into the surgery, but as Kylie continues to grow, there's no doubt that she will continue to have worse and worse kidney issues, and ultimately potentially lose her kidneys, which obviously is not an option. I mean, you can't live without them. So we didn't really have to think about it for very long. We just said that we have to do it. So that's where we're at. Obviously, thoughts and prayers and everything you guys always do for us is helpful. And we will keep you updated as we go. We're going to have quite a few doctor appointments and pre-op testing and all that kind of stuff to do. I don't know that any of that information is going to be worth sharing, but I will. If anything comes up, we'll keep you guys posted on that. But as of right now, it's scheduled for September 4th. So please keep us in your thoughts and prayers then. And I will, of course, let you all know that. So now, on to the fun stuff, the announcement I wanted to share with you. So, we did it. There's not much up there yet, but we did create a YouTube channel for these vlogs. Right now, it is called Life with Kylie. So what I want this channel to be is, of course, an opportunity to update you all on Kylie and the happenings with her, medically and otherwise, but I don't want it to be only about that. I want it to be about living life with a child with special needs and chronic illness and what it's like to live that life. Yes, we have some very challenging things like everything I just shared with you, but we also have some really cool, really fun things, and life is funny. Life is crazy, and life with Kylie is all of those things pretty much every day, all at the same time. So check it out on YouTube. It's called Life with Kylie. Kyleigh is how you spell her name, in case you're wondering. It is a public channel right now. There's just a few short videos that are up there right now. You can check those out. I will probably post this up there as well. But then as I get going with these, I'll try to do them as frequently as possible. If it starts going well, I'll create some kind of a posting schedule so that you all know when we'll update a new video. But for now, it's up there, Life with Kylie. Oh, there's also a Facebook page called Life with Kylie. There's nothing on there yet, but you can check it out. You can like the page so that when we do put stuff up there, you'll be able to see it. The YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure the way that works is if you go there, you have to subscribe to the channel, and then that way you'll know when videos are posted. So, sorry I keep glancing away, but Kylie is sitting here with me, with her back to me at the moment. She's been wanting to go home for the last 10 minutes, and I've been saying no. So I get the cold shoulder right now. But I'm also watching the boys in the pool. So that's why I'm doing the crazy eye thing again. I keep glancing to make sure they're safe in the pool. So I think that's it. So yeah, check it out on YouTube, Life with Kylie. There is a Facebook page, Life with Kylie. Nothing on Facebook yet, but the YouTube channel does have a few of just past videos. My intention is in probably the next week to post some videos of our trip to Morgan's Wonderland. That was a really cool trip, our trip to Texas. That was really cool, so I'll post that. And then we didn't have a whole lot of video taken at Disney World, but if I have enough, I'll put something together for that too. Maybe I'll just do a summer highlights or something, since summer's already coming to an end. Can't believe it. So, all right, thank you all for your support. Feel free to comment any questions. I know what I shared is somewhat technical. I tried to keep it pretty simple, but if you have more questions, or if I made you even more confused, just comment and I'll do my best to clarify. So thank you all for your love and support. As always, we'll be needing it in the next coming month. For sure, I'll be reaching out for that. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.